I'm a forensic pathologist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a criminologist. But many times people contact me asking why. Why did their loved ones kill themselves? And I do not know the reasons. I mean, suicide notes, only about 10 to 15% of people leave a suicide note behind for their loved ones explaining why they did it. The rest, we have no idea why they did it. But I would like to offer, if I may, some ideas as to what could possibly have happened in those scenarios. It's called the symbolic psychological motives behind methods of fatal self-harm. Perhaps the method they used gives you an idea of why they harmed and killed themselves. So I'm just going to throw out a couple here. These may or may not be true. It is impossible to prove, but this is the thinking on the subject. So for example, if someone jumps from height, perhaps they were a high flyer and they came down to earth because they've suffered financial or emotional crisis. So we saw this during the Great Depression. A lot of the economists jumped from tall buildings. They came down to earth. If someone takes an overdose or sleeping tablets, perhaps their world, their reality is too much for them and they want to just go to sleep. So these people want to go to sleep and shut out reality. Someone that hangs themselves, perhaps they cannot speak or breathe their pain and therefore they want to close their throat. Maybe that is a reason why people hang themselves. They can't speak or breathe their pain. If someone has gunshot wound to the head, perhaps they are overthinkers and they want to quiet their mind. Gunshot heart, perhaps they have emotional overload or heartbreak or betrayal or broken heart, which is the most common injury in the entire forensic pathology. Broken heart is the most common injury we see, and therefore they want to stop their heart with a gunshot wound. Drowning, they say these people want to almost cleanse their soul or cleanse their spirit or clean themselves. Maybe something happened to them which required that method. If you see someone self-immolate, that is typically done in protest. These may be religious, political, or ideological reasons for setting oneself alight. So these are some of the reasons behind the methods of suicide, some of the psychological motives that we think could be the reasons why people did what they did. I hope this can bring some kind of closure to you, but as I said, it is impossible to prove or disprove.